You know the faces, you know the names, and some you'll meet for the first time.
Eyewitness News anchor Andrea Moorhead will introduce them to you in a new segment that's here on Channel 13. It's called Women You Should Know. Andrea, this is exciting.
It really is. Emery and Scott, thank you. You know, our first story tonight is about a woman with a purpose and a plan. She's helping to make Central Indiana beautiful, thanks to a vision she had years ago that's finally a reality. Tonight, meet Miss Jeannie. She's a woman you should know.
And do you want a cup of soup today?
It's a typical midday crowd inside the deli,
clam chowder,
where the soup side, cookies and drink round out the grilled sandwich special.
$5.77.
Chad Richards' next customer, who would change his life, wasn't waiting around the counter to place an order.
I was just listening into her conversation.
She sat a few feet away at this table, talking.
It's like she's facing mounting bills and loan payments she needs to pay off, and she stares like, it's gonna work. She's like, I have faith. I want to tell the story.
This part-time sandwich maker,
I'd like to talk to you and
full-time filmmaker, prepares for a video shoot where he steadies his eye on his latest subject, who gives him a tour room by room.
It's actually 3,490 square feet.
Her lifelong dream of Jeannie's Relaxation Beauty and Barber Spa.
They sound like, oh, I feel better about me. And you can just hear it.
She hears and feels beauty.
I know that one day I will have 20/20 vision. That's what counts, because that will last me forever.
So too will the pictures she can't see anymore, but remembers as if the 70s were just yesterday.
Jay is probably was the best photographer I'd ever worked with.
A career that began at age 13, Jeannie was a working model.
And I took the rug and I took the straps down off my swimsuit and tucked it down and wrapped the rug around me, and I said, now I'm ready.
But you're never ready to go blind. She knew it would eventually happen, but when?
In high school, the problems that I had with reading, and I would read and I would actually skip 1 or 2 lines.
At 23, diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa, RP, she had the rarest form of the eye disease.
I cried all the way home, and then I dried my face and I said, okay, you know, this is happening to me and I'll deal with it.
But how does a mother of 3 and pregnant with her youngest daughter deal?
By the time she was born, I'd lost so much of my vision until I was not able to see her. No, it's not totally black. It's more of a gray, like when you see things and they're blurred. That's what things look like to me.
Jeannie has envisioned her salon and spa for 3 years before its doors finally opened in September 2005. She knows every inch, from the location of the sink bowls to the hair dryers. Like any business, the beginning has been tough, more empty chairs than filled. But Jeannie has a backup plan.
And if for some reason that I should fail, believe me, somewhere along the line I'll try it again.
And that message is even heard 600 miles away in Washington, D.C. Jeannie and her husband,
I don't even know what my husband looks like,
walk the congressional halls asking for legislative support for the blind that helps people with disabilities find jobs and provide the tools to run their own businesses, like Jeannie.
In a society which places so much emphasis on physical appearance and beauty, to be a blind woman and want to be a part of that, I thought was strange.
But not for her mother-in-law, who watches over the front desk. Not for her stylist, Brenda, who's been here since the beginning.
Times might get tough being in here and it's slow. I said, okay, Miss Jeannie got a big vision. I'm going to stay right here.
And not for the customers.
Oh, let me check you out, girl. Now see, that's a hairdo. Ooh. Oh yeah, she's looking good. She's looking good.
Even though she sees shades of gray, Jeannie's image reveals a woman determined. She lives the possibilities. And that's the subject of Chad's documentary. And just in case he needs to schedule another film shoot,
Chad's family,
he knows where to find her.
and one day there will be a Jeannie's 2 and a Jeannie's 3, and need I go on?
And you can learn more about retinitis pigmentosa and the film documentary about Jeannie on our website. Now, coming up next week, meet a local woman whose jewelry creations are making a big hit around the world. And and is part of this year's celebrity gift bags for the Indianapolis 500. And feel free to email me at womenyoushouldknow@WTHR.com if you know of an inspirational woman whose story should be told.